Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for my dearest Pisces where we take a look at who you're going to marry. Now if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, Pisces, let's see who this person is. All right, we have the King of Pentacles, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. All right, they're also showing up as the Four of Cups, Moon in Cancer. How they're viewing you, the Eight of Swords, and the connection, we see the Knight of Cups. All right, so I do think this is going to be a very deeply romantic connection. But with the Eight of Swords here, this person may see you trapped in a particular situation. So obviously that could be another relationship for some of you. But for others of you, it could be that you have a job that you dislike. It could be a living situation. It could be just a cycle in your life where you feel a little bit trapped, maybe financially. And we see the Queen of Cups. But it does look like you have somebody here with very strong water and very strong earth in their chart. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person is very loving, very affectionate, very intuitive, very creative, very grounded. All right, with the King of Pentacles, I feel like this is somebody that works with their hands, so they're very good with their hands. I mean, here we have him, making an instrument, which is, very detailed work. But this person could be somebody who's a butcher. This could be somebody who is a mechanic. This could be somebody who's a hairdresser. This could be someone who's a makeup artist. This could be somebody who does gardening, fixes things, knits, crochets, you name it. But I do feel like it's closely related to what they do for a living. All right, very grounded, very generous, very loving, nurturing, and intuitive, which I think is really good for my Pisces. We see the Hanged Man energy in reverse. So this is someone here, I feel like this is an enlightened energy. Like I feel like this is somebody that goes after what they want, but they do it in their own way, like not necessarily in a forceful way, but in a quiet, confident, powerful way. This could be somebody who's starting to see you differently, Pisces, which could indicate, you start off as friends or coworkers or something like that. I do feel like this person is very wise, very spiritual. And we see the Eight of Swords in reverse. I feel this is somebody here, Pisces, who maybe has been where you have been in this Eight of Swords energy. So that could be stuck in a bad relationship. It could be stuck in an energy of lack, not feeling like you have enough, like you're, robbing Peter to pay Paul, struggling with your finances, in a bad living situation, whatever it might be. Again, these can also, Eight of Swords can be bad habits, something you need to get out from under. It feels like this is somebody who has been where you have been, but they've pulled themselves out of it. So I do feel like there's going to be connection because of that. A lot of empathy. This may be somebody who gives you advice. This may be somebody that you look up to. Like, you know what? They know what I'm going through. They've been through this, but they've come out of it. So I really do like that energy. How you're going to be feeling the Eight of Wands energy in reverse. You may be just focused on your own up-leveling here. I'm not saying you're not going to notice this person, but I feel like you're going to be very focused on getting out of this Eight of Swords energy. And with the Eight of Wands, you may not initially see that there's love here. Yeah, because I just kind of feel like you're in the Seven of Wands energy. You're protecting your energy. You're really working towards like what you need to get done. And I do kind of feel like this is something that may evolve over time. Like it's going to grow more organically. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. And I feel like this person is patient. I feel like they could definitely be a secret admirer. I feel like this person is very emotionally intelligent, intuitive. So they're like definitely like they see what you're going through and they're not going to push or rush it. All right. And it's not because they don't care or they don't want you or they're afraid to make a move, because I don't get that's the case, but I do feel like they're quiet and they're confident, but they're also confident in what's meant for them isn't going to pass them by. Okay. So we see daddy's girl coming through. Again, my readings are not meant to be gender specific. So this person has a close-knit relationship with their father. They could have followed in their father's footsteps as far as what they do for a living. They could look like their father, behave a lot like their father, or just have a very special connection with their father. Now, this person is deeply passionate, Pisces. There's never a dull moment with them, who enjoys life fully. They could be an exciting lover, and that might come as a little bit of a surprise to you, okay? Because again, I feel like this person is tranquilo or tranquila, right? This person's laid back. Like, that's not initially what you see. But again, because they're so intuitive and so emotionally intelligent, they're going to know exactly how to get you off. They're going to know exactly how to put, what buttons to push. So we see that this is a leader, that this person is comfortable taking charge and exhibits confidence in their decisions. They may be in a management role. And we also see that they're creative. Now, this person may also have their own business or be an entrepreneur. But this person potentially enjoys art, working with their hands, music, putting their ideas to work. And again, double confirmation here with these messages that this person is good at or works with their hands. Now, the Four of Cups. This person, I kind of feel I don't feel like they're disinterested in love. I think they're very interested in you. I kind of feel like they're not really interested in anybody else. But if you're not available, Pisces, it's like this person is going to not hang out, hang around like waiting for you, but they're going to be focused on themselves. They're going to continue on, but I feel like they're not really focused on anybody else. Now, for some of you, this person may have gray hair. All right. They may have short hair. Again, these are really specific messages that are not going to resonate with all of you, but they will be confirmation for some of you. All right, this person may play games. Now, again, this could be somebody who enjoys game night with their friends. They play chess. They play, like I said, card games. Maybe they play mobile games. Maybe they do some online gambling. They could do... I don't know why I saw cosplay for some of you, or they like to play video games. All right. I'm not getting this as somebody who's a manipulator in that sense, where they play games. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we need to know. What else do my Pisces need to know about this person? Okay. Communicating their feelings comes easy for them. They are going to be the one to ask you out. They're going to step up and ask you out when they feel the time is right, and they're going to communicate their feelings clearly. And again, I'm getting a lot of emotional intelligence from this person. And when they meet you, the time might not be quite right. Again, you could be in another relationship, or your work could be totally haywire, or you may be struggling with getting out from under something or someone. All right, they're going to come into your life unexpectedly. And we see that this person has a triple syllable first, middle, or last name. All right, Pisces, anything else we need to know? Anything else we need to know? All right, we see that this person is, we're in the right reading. This is potentially a life partner. They're committed, a family man, family woman. I don't know if we say that, but you know what I mean. You may meet through friends. Okay, and we see, and their initials or prominent letters in their name could be D, H, A, P, T, V, or K. All right. Now, they're seeing you as that Eight of Swords. So again, it feels like it's a cycle in your life, or something, a karmic situation that you're in, or something you need to get out from under. They see you as the Nine of Wands. They see you as very strong. They see you as somebody who's guarded. But again, here's this emotional intelligence that I'm picking up that's coming through for them, where like they kind of know you need some time. And I feel like they're loving and supportive, and they would totally be there for you if you were to ask. But they also know that you need some time here with that Nine of Wands. And we see the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, maybe you're focused on your business, on your health, your finances, or just to, pay off debt or something like that, to heal physically. The Queen of Pentacles can be. And how my Pisces are going to feel, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you might be feeling, Pisces, like, this person is coming into my life at a time when, maybe I'm not my best, or, I don't have as much to offer as I would like to. With the Six of Pentacles, you may feel like, you toss this person just a few breadcrumbs because there is something else that you need to focus on. And again, this person is not someone that's okay with being mistreated or disrespected or anything like that. But again, they're emotionally intelligent, so they're going to get it. And again, if you don't have time and effort to give to them, they're not going to sit around and wait with bated breath, is what I'm getting. But they will hold space for you, and they will wait until the time is right, but without putting their life on hold. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Okay, let's see what else we need to know. So you both have this very creative energy. So they see you as the artist archetype, so expressing a dimension of life that's just beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. All right, so they see that maybe you both are artists, or you're just both very creative. And they see you as Don Juan energy. So they see your positive, seductive qualities. So they see you as very sexy, all right, very attractive, and they know that they're probably not the only ones who are interested in you. This is going to be a very romantic relationship here with the Knight of Cups. Okay. And Spirit saying you can be completely open with this person. I definitely feel like you're going to have trust here with them. But some of my Pisces, you're working too hard. And again, that could be that Eight of Swords. Or maybe you're not working too hard, but Spirit saying working less will help strengthen this relationship. So it does look like work or work schedules or priorities may need to be realigned here in order to make this work. And lean on your inner circle during this time. I think this person's going to be a beautiful addition to your inner circle. I feel like your inner circle is going to like this person for you. I think your inner circle is going to accept this person. I think they're going to be loving and supportive. Again, it looks like they have been where you are, and they've kind of evolved past that. And so they're going to be able to offer support and advice without being like condescending or anything like that. All right, so let's see what else we need to know. Yeah, this is a dream come true. Have faith your rainbow will come smiling through. So we see responsibilities. Work being an issue here. Romance interrupted, duties come first. But it feels like it's on your end. Now, you can swap the energies that I'm picking up on here, but it does feel like my Pisces, like you're really working hard towards something. And again, it might not give you as much time as you would like to invest here. But we do see twin flame union, heart, body, mind, and soul. All right, and this is going to be a psychic connection. So your communication goes beyond mere words. All right, so you two are going to really get each other. And I do feel that if they're another water sign or have heavy water placements, that's where this intuition between the two of you and this sort of telepathy between the two of you is really gonna be strong because of that. Any important dates or times for my Pisces? Spirit saying allow the process, and the month of September may be important here. So September is Virgo and Libran energy. Maybe you met this person back in September and it's kind of been slow moving, or you're waiting to see where things go. Or you look back and see that something happened in your life or in their life in September that was really pivotal to bringing you two together. All right, my lovely Pisces, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.